is your boy Town Biz. So I decided to do a stream because I wanted to touch on this. I got my rest tonight. I got to get up in like an hour and a half. I'm going to take like a 30-minute little cat nap before I have to get up and go to work. But I decided to address this. And this was sent to me. And I had heard that this particular individual had said something slick in regards to trying to diss black men. But me myself, I'm one to try to overlook something and be like, okay, maybe they don't know no better. Maybe they have somebody that can talk to them, you know. But then to repost something and to try to double down on it, okay, now I'm cool. So I'm gonna say this much from this point on, whatever happens with Angel Reese, I'm not gonna defend her. I'm not going to, speak on her behalf and try to, protect her because Angel Reese basically reposted something where you had some goofy, broke looking Keisha and Riri light skinned chick talking about how she gonna date white men because they spoil them and they treat them better and all this hoopla and stuff, which that's been proven not to be true. That's been true, but not to be true by what I'm saying, by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know where y'all get this myth that y'all gonna cross over to you know other cultures and think that you're gonna be able to bring that ghetto Keisha and Riri shit to those communities. Because here's the thing, they're not gonna let you do it. They're gonna kick your ass out and they're gonna send you right back to the hood. You are going to conform. Now, every once in a while, you may get lucky and find some white or non-black simp that may cater to you for a while, but after a while, they're going to get tired of you, and they will protect their assets. So don't think that you're just going to go in there and you just going to have a field day. But people like her, when I saw the video, I welcome you. Like I said, you are not needed in the black community, and black men don't need you. You will not be missed. And like I said, I will gift wrap you and gladly drop you off to whatever other community you want to go to. So you can bring that toxic and divisive attitude and hopefully destroy their communities. So that's just real talk, and that needed to be said. But basically, to see Angel Reese basically tweet that trying to diss black men, the very people who have defended her against all these racists, these extremists, and these coons. So to a certain degree, Angel Reese proved them right. Angel Reese just showed that she is not a smart person. And this is the thing. This is why black men, to a certain degree, shy away from defending black women, because we get nothing out of it in return for the most part. It's not appreciated. They can't even say a simple thank you. We get told this is what you're supposed to do. Anytime, see, that's the thing. In our community, we're told that's what we're supposed to do. We're never looked upon as being a savior or a hero. And we're never celebrated. But you always hear them celebrating Serena's dirty, funky ass husband, literally funky, who didn't even know how to wash his white ass when she got with him. But then you have black women putting him on a higher pedestal, trying to diss him to belittle us. But then you got a guy like Jonathan Owens, who supported his wife and Simone Biles, went to watch her win multiple gold medals, supported her every step in the way. You got people belittling him, trying to attack him, calling him Mr. Biles and all that kind of stuff. Well, if that's the case, then Serena Williams' white husband should be called Mr. Williams. But you don't see them calling him Mr. Williams. You don't see them disrespecting him like that. Because for some reason, he's still seen as the leader of the household, even though Serena has far more money than he does. Serena is worth like around $300,000. He's worth around 70. So technically, if they divorce, he might be entitled to half of her money, and she might have to pay him alimony. But you don't see people belittling him. But you always have black women that try to belittle black men and say we have these obligations to do this and do that. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Going into this election, you have Kamala Harris, who's married to a white man, but nobody wants to bring that up. But all through the Obama era, when he first started to run, make his run towards the presidency, all you heard black women talking about was who he was married to. Talking about we gonna have a black first lady, and because that's all black women was worried about, stature. But you got black men questioning who Kamala Harris is married to. Oh, that should matter. That should matter. Why does that matter? Well, it mattered who Obama was married to. So you got the brothers questioning who Kamala Harris is married to. And by the way, like I said, once again, she's not a black woman. She's never bared black children. And you know, I had a conversation with somebody about Kamala Harris, and he trying to convince me, saying all this stuff that went in one ear out the other. Kamala Harris is not black. And that's just the bottom line. First of all, dude, don't tell me to settle down, dude. This is my channel, bro. You better watch your mouth while I run you off my channel. Okay? I'm not your fella. Watch your mouth or I will run you off my channel instantly. So shut up, bitch. Now, I'm just putting that out there. It always matters who black men are dating or who they want to procreate with. But black women, they tell us, oh, we need to mind our own business. They're happy and all this stuff. Well, sometimes the brother that's not with the sister is happy. But I forgot, in our community, black men are not allowed to be happy. We're just supposed to take it. We're just supposed to take it. So, you know, so at the end of the day, when racists like David Portnoy say stuff about Angel Reese, cool. We're not defending you no more. Since you want to sit up there and endorse, divesting, since these white boys, the very white boys that's always attacking you, putting you down, assassinating your character, who threatened your life, who you said were calling you the N-word, who were hanging out by your residence, you are the same person that's attacking black men and putting them down. I mean, are you nuts? And I'm gonna say this about Angel Reese. This is real talk. And I get kind of tired of hearing this excuse about, well, her father has been out of her life. Okay, so what did that have to do with me? So all black men do that? Have you ever talked to your mother? Have you ever tried to reach out to your father and figure out what's going on and try? And that's the thing that a lot of times people love to do. They love to try to demonize black men. They never want to hear the black man's side of the story. A lot of times in a black household, the black woman is running the black man off because she wants to control the real estate from everything, from every aspect. And that is the problem. That is the damn problem. We are not made to be seen as leaders of our households due to just various different things. And it's been proven that black women can't lead. It's been an epic failure with black women trying to think that they're better men than black men. So, Angel Reese, maybe she need to reach out to her father instead of taking it out on all black men. But for her to sit up there and try to diss black men, the very people that's been defending her against these racist hunky McGees, these racist crackers, that's real talk. So from this point on, As long as people don't try to physically harm her, then I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, I'm under racist attacks. People are attacking me. They calling me the N word. Like I said, since black men don't, since black men ain't shit according to you, okay, cool. Let's put that to the test. Let's put this to the test. Okay. So from this point on, not gonna say nothing. I don't want to hear it. So maybe all these people, some of these black dudes that was sitting up here, basically, putting Caitlin Clark on a higher pedestal to you, even though I don't agree with them, to a certain degree, maybe they knew something about you that we didn't know. But basically, to sit up there and try to just diss black men as a whole, nah, I'm not rolling with that. This happens way too much. It's always a difference on how black men are perceived. Like I said before, you didn't see people just constantly coming after Angel Reese. I see all kind of racist stuff said about Angel Reese. And then the people that always defend her, that tell people, hey, back off, are brothers. I ain't seen no white boys defended Angel Reese, the very people that she's endorsing, putting on a higher pedestal than black men. So, at the end of the day, I could really go in on Angel Reese, like call her out her name. I'm not gonna do that. I know she young. Hopefully she figures it out before it's too late. And this is why black men are tuning black women out. They have these demands. They ask us to do this. They ask us to do that. They say we're not doing this. They say we're not doing that. But when it's proven that we're doing it, we still don't get no credit. You know, they praise. If you're not black, and let's just say you providing resources, you're making sure your spouse is living a good life, taking care of her, taking care of the house. Oh, you get high praise. You looked upon as the hero. But if you a black man, you get nothing in return. You don't get no appreciation. You don't get no credit. They tell you that's what you supposed to do. And then sometimes they'll take your resources and they'll give it to some other low rate nigga. They'll bring some broke dude in your house and have him in your bed that you bought. Or they'll take the car that you bought for them and go see another dude and take him to lunch with the money that you gave her. But that's what you get in return. But that's what you get. That's what you getting. But that's what you get in return. That's what you get. That's what you get in return. If you're a black man, you can't win for losing. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. White dude, if he taking care of the kids, oh, he's a great dude. He's a provider. Like that's how it's always been. It's portrayed like that in the media. It's portrayed like that in TV and film. We are never perceived as heroes, only villains. And that's been the media's job to do for the last X amount of years, is to demonize the black man, belittle the black man, demean the black man, put the black man on a lower pedestal than everybody else. But then again, to a certain degree, sometimes black men do it to themselves, because some black men like being disrespected. Some black men will defend being disrespected, unless it's by another black man. If another black man disrespect you, you want to fight, you want to go get it, you want to get a gun, you want to do this, you want to do that. White dude disrespect you, you get a pass. You say you forgive him. Just like you got dudes like John Jones walking around taking pictures with Ryan Garcia. I would never in life would I take pictures of Ryan Garcia. Like I said, as long as I'm doing what I'm doing in the media, in life, I won't ever speak to Ryan Garcia. I won't interview him. I won't attempt to talk to him. I don't want to talk to Ryan Garcia on no type of level. It's funny. You just had a second assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Whether you like him or not, you shouldn't be trying to execute the dude. And it should be taken serious. But here it is, Ryan Garcia making full-fledged terrorist threats. But you got these goofy ass black people trying to defend him and not saying nothing. Goofy niggas like Floyd Schofield and Floyd Mayweather. And you got John Jones kikiing and taking pictures. Like, them dudes is sorry. And then a couple of other boxers talked about they forgive him. But then they got all this hatred towards Devin Haney, a dude that ain't never did nothing to nobody. That's what I'm saying. Black people direct their energy and their angers towards something that's meaningless. What are you mad at Devin Haney for? You should be more mad at Ryan Garcia. So there you go. So from this point on, like I said, Angel Reese, I don't want to hear nothing. We're not going to say nothing to David Portnoy anymore. We're not going to say nothing to nobody. So Stephen A. Smith, he can have at it. Anybody else that got something to say, they can have at it. You know, since black man ain't nothing, at the end of the day, to a certain degree, here's the thing. Once again, black women love to holler about how black men don't do this, they don't do that, but you pick these dudes. You the ones that's into Pookie and Ray Ray. You the one that, you know, you the one that choose to be with these low IQ, worthless niggas. You don't want the good man. You don't want the good man. You want the worst of the worst, and those are the dudes that you put on a pedestal. So shut up. Stop complaining. Pookie and Ray Ray is the type of dude that you would pick over the blue collar dude that do right, that's responsible, financially responsible, period. And then you constantly repeat a cycle. You go out and have 4 babies by 4 different men, maybe five possible fathers, but then you sitting up here, you want to get some dude talking about, did you demand he have to make this, he have to have that to be around you? You and your kids is a package deal. First of all, you shouldn't even be coming at nobody like that. Out the gate, you shouldn't even be trying to get nobody to provide for you and your kids unless it's going to be a serious relationship. Because then again, you come across as somebody that's trying to use somebody. Because at the end of the day, fuck your package. And if I really want to be mean, I could say fuck your kids too. At the end of the day, you need me a lot more than I need you. And this is why you shouldn't date single moms. This is why you shouldn't date women with multiple kids by multiple men. They can't keep making the same mistake over and over. And once again, these are the same women that'll blame everybody else. Like, oh, well, I got fooled. So you got fooled 4 times. No, it's because you like certain type of men. So when you got black women that's like psychologically out of touch, and you got black men that's psychologically out of touch, yeah, and they procreate together, not good. Not a good sign. If you a dude that got it going on, you got a job, you making like 100,000 a year, why in the fuck would you want to lower your standards by dating somebody that got 4 kids by 4 different men? Because at the end of the day, or 3 kids by 3 different men, guess what? She trying to make you baby daddy. She gonna try to make you baby daddy number 4. So she can, so basically she can drain you of some of your resources. So E40, it wasn't just E40, everybody. E40, Kevin Samuels, a lot of people been warning black men about women like Angel Reese. But then here's the thing about Angel Reese: she wants to diss black men, but then she walking around with all these rappers and all this kind of stuff and talking stupid. She got a terrible publicist. You know, it amazes me how people like her and Carissa Shields be trying to get on this black feminist stuff. Just like Carissa Shields out of the blue just started dissing black men for no reason, sneak dissing black men, the very people that supported her, saying that men have held her back. Who have held you back? The person that put you on the boxing was your daddy. Whether you had some ups and downs, that's still your father. You wouldn't be where he is, where you are, if it wasn't for him taking you to that boxing gym and get you started. So some of these women need to show a little more fucking respect towards black men and stop always blaming black men for everything that go wrong in their life. Like I said, if you are at odds with your father, maybe you need to reach out to your father and try to fix it instead of sitting up here having vitriol and hatred towards all black men. But then at the same time, you calling for help. And the very people that's helping you are the very ones that you are sitting up here going on social media dissing. Black women gonna have to understand a lot of the stuff that happened to them is their own fault. It's a reason why they rank dead last in getting married, why they rank first in the divorce rate, whether it's with a black man and a black woman or a black woman with a black woman. You got to ask yourself, why is the divorce rate in the black community so high? Why is black women ranked dead last as least likely to get married? And then they'll try to say, well, they just don't take anything or they're where their options. No, you're not an option. That's the problem. You're becoming to be not an option. It's getting to the point it's everybody but you. So that's all I'm saying, you guys. Feminism, especially black feminism, that's gonna hurt the community tremendously. Just like you got all these goofy black feminists who's trying to emasculate and demean black men in behind Kamala Harris. Same thing. We have questions about Kamala Harris, about her history, even though they try to lie, just like they sit up lying about what's going on in Springfield, in Springfield, Ohio. Just like they lying about the immigrant crisis. It's always yeah, but they always holler about, oh, it's somebody else did it. So, you know, like I said, some of you black women that's hollering about y'all gonna go get a white man or a non-black man, good. I don't know where y'all black women keep getting this thing that black men is just stressing and we losing sleep over y'all threatening to date outside y'all race. For the most part, we don't give a fuck. And it just need to be said. Y'all stay worried about who we sleeping with, who we marrying. Y'all the ones that's always getting online. But here's the thing, you can't have it both ways. You can't. My thing is, if you don't want us, why don't you want anybody else? And I'm saying it's to the point to where we don't care. And to you, and the same thing to you white boys and you non-blacks. Y'all are not hurting us when y'all get a black woman, when y'all be sitting up here trying to secretly taunt black men when you see a black man in public and you got a black woman Like I said, Cracker, we had them first. We threw y'all a bone. Literally. I don't know how many times I gotta say this to y'all. You white boys ain't hurting us when you with a black woman, because like I said, we did have them first. Real talk. I don't know where y'all be getting this thing that we sit up here losing sleep crying. Like I said, we don't care. And for the most part, if you didn't have them, we don't want them back. We tell them to stay on that side. See, that's the difference between us, between black men. See, we can bounce from a black woman to a white woman to a Hispanic woman to an Asian woman to you know what I'm saying, another kind of non-black woman. And guess what? We can always go back to we always can come back. We always can come back where it started, with a black woman. But a lot of times, was a black woman start dating out our race, we don't want them back. So it's easy. It's easy for us to come back and convert back. See, nobody don't want to have those conversations. Nobody wants to have them conversations. It's easy for us to always come back. But once black women cross over, we don't want them. We tell them to stay on that side. I'm just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck. But I didn't want to turn it into that. But, I needed to educate, Miss Young Angel Reese on something. You need to stop whatever going on with you. You need to stop blaming black men for what's going on in your life. If you can't find the right type of man to date, or you having bad luck with men, and particularly black men, it's the man that you're selecting. Because you've been conditioned to believe that a good man is actually a no good man. Y'all the ones that stuck on this so-called bad boy stuff, not us. So there you have it. But I just wanted to put that out there. From this point on, no support for Angel Reese. It's your boy Tam. I'm out.